guys, welcome back to another video. So today we got started by first going to the nursery. This video I'm going to be sharing some spring refreshing in the house and outside. Today we went and took care of the yard, and I went ahead and got a few things for my garden so that I could get that started, because here in Arizona it's still kind of cold, but it's definitely not cold compared to other places, and it's already starting to warm up. We'll get a few more cold spells, but not very cold. It's not going to get under probably 40 degrees anymore during any of the cold spells, but it's already getting up to like 75, 80 degrees during the day, and so it's time to start getting things in the garden, getting my vegetables planted. I find that I have the best luck getting things in the garden nice and early, and then they can get really established before it starts getting really hot. And one of my most favorite things to plant is tomatoes, but as soon as it hits like 100 degrees, they stop producing fruit, and so my best bet is to get them in nice and early, and hopefully I can get a good harvest before summer hits and we get those 95, 100 degree days. Now we're back home, so I just made us a quick breakfast. I wanted to share this because this is a really easy breakfast if you guys have any leftovers. If you have any leftover chicken or leftover steak or anything like that, go ahead and dice it up, add some scrambled eggs to it, and then you have like a scrambled egg breakfast, and we usually eat it with like avocado, some hot sauce, and it comes together in like 10 minutes. There's no dishes, and everybody loves it. So now this is the next day. It got really windy the day before, and so we couldn't really go outside and do anything. But this morning we decided to get started on the fan, and so I came in here and I took all the parts out and got those ready for Nico. This has been a long time coming. This is the last fan in the house that we've been needing to change. I really like this fan. It's just a basic, simple fan. They only cost $100, and they have two different kinds. They have a white version of this, and then they also have this black version. So in the other two bedrooms, we have these same fans. The girls have the white version, and then Matt has this same fan, but with the black blades. So it's really nice. They're really good quality for $100, but I am very pleased with these fans, and I will try to link them down in the description for you. So now before we go outside, I wanted to get started making some food. I'm gonna prep dinner, and also I wanted to make us a snack. So I'm making jalapeno poppers, and I wanted to show you how I make mine. It's 1 stick of cream cheese, 12 jalapenos, and 1 12-count pack of bacon. And then I like to add cheese, so today I'm gonna add some pepper jack cheese. But when I make mine, I take my bacon and I fold them in half, and then I cut them in half, and so then I have 24 long skinny strips, and I feel like it wraps on the jalapeno poppers really, really well. But I also season my cream cheese, and then again I like to add like Monterey Jack or pepper jack or mozzarella on top, and then when they cook, the cheese gets really melty and golden brown. Where did the time go? Now I'm quickly making a marinade for this chicken, and then I'm gonna throw together a quick salad and make some salad dressing. For my salad dressing, I'm making some homemade mayonnaise, and if you're afraid of making mayonnaise, I wanna tell you not to be. It is very easy. You just have to have a room temperature egg, a little bit of acid, and some oil, and then it comes together really, really nice with an immersion blender. And if you're making it and it keeps breaking and it's just not working, it's probably not you. It's probably your immersion blender, because I had this problem. I kept making it, and it just kept breaking. But after doing some research, I bought a recommended one, and I haven't had any problems with it since. So I'll link that down below for you. So yesterday when we went to the nursery and stuff, when we came home, it was like, as soon as we got home, all of a sudden it got really windy, and it was extremely windy, like the windy where you can't be doing anything outside because it's like crazy. It was really, really windy, and And of course, it was from like right when we got back from the store until 6 o'clock. And that's what my weather app said. And it did die down at like 6 o'clock. But by that point, it was too late for me to go outside and plant any of the stuff that I got. So we decided to save that for today. We're gonna go outside and just hang out for the day. Nico is cleaning up the backyard. The kids were helping him. He's gonna mow the grass and that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna go outside and plant my stuff in the garden. But I wanted to get dinner done because when I go outside and I like plant stuff and I'm working in the garden in the yard, I get really hot and I get really tired. And there's nothing worse than coming in later and you have to figure out something for dinner. So I decided to go ahead and get like everything done so that later when I'm done with my gardening and stuff, dinner's basically ready and I don't have to come in here and cook and like try to figure anything out when I'm all dirty and all I want to do is take a shower. So I'm happy that that's done. We have our jalapeno poppers in the oven and later on Nico will barbecue the chicken. But I'm gonna go outside and we're gonna plant some of the flowers that I got and I'll show you guys all that, and I'm gonna get my tomatoes in the ground and I'll talk to you about the stuff that I picked out and why I got it. These are some of the flowers that I got. These are the Super Petunia Vista bubblegum, but I really like to get these petunias. These do really, really good in Arizona. So if you live somewhere that's warm, these are really good. They just need water and they do really, really well. They usually can last me through the summer, and then I even have some in my front yard that lasted us through the winter. So here in Arizona anyway, they do pretty good. So they can handle relative cold, you know what I mean? We get down to probably like the 30s on our coldest nights. They can handle down to about 30 degrees. So I love to get these, and they always have them in different colors. But the bubblegum pink, and then there's another pink one that they have. I can't think of the name right now. There's another pink, there's a darker pink one, and I love to get that one too. But the bubblegum pink, I think, in my opinion, I feel like these do the best. The purple ones do okay, but they usually seem to die. But the pink ones, these always do really, really good. So I got 2 of these. And then these are gonna be for a planter that I have on the side of the house, and I'll show you guys. I actually have some petunias in there, but they're basically dead. So they're the purple ones. So we're gonna switch them out to these. And then I got these. I've never had these before. These are called Pericalis. Yeah, they don't really say. So I'm not sure, but aren't they so beautiful? I thought they totally looked like Easter and spring, and so I got these. But these say part sun because I'm gonna put these in a planter on my patio in the front, and it's pretty shaded. It will get some sun, but it's gonna be in a lot of shade. So I wanted to get something that was part sun. So hopefully these will do okay. They even smell really good too. So aren't those so pretty? Got some basil because it's starting to get warm enough. So the basil should do pretty good now. And then I got 2 tomatoes. This one is Celebrity Tomato. It says it's determinate, so I'm not sure how big it's gonna get though, because it doesn't actually say how tall they get. Definitely didn't want to get indeterminate again, because I've done that before and they do get really, really big. So this is determinate, so hopefully, oh, here's another one. Yeah, it doesn't say quite how big they're gonna get. And then I got another determinate tomato. This one is an heirloom tomato. It's called Orange Oxheart. But I thought that would be fun. I would love to have heirloom tomatoes. They don't really sell them at the stores around us. So maybe I can have some this spring, and I thought that would be really fun for sandwiches and stuff. So hopefully these grow. And again, this one doesn't say quite how big it's gonna get. It says it's a good bush plant, so hopefully this one doesn't get too big. But yeah, these are the tomatoes that I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these planted in there. And then I also got some worm castings. I love to get worm castings. I love to put these on my roses, and I love to put them in the garden too. I feel like the plants just overall do better and they seem happier when I put worm castings in there. And the soil, I feel like it does better. It starts to improve. Even in, regular potted plants, not necessarily in ground, but the potting soil, it seems to be better and do better, and it just seems healthier when I put worm castings in there. I also put worm castings in my in-ground planting. So like in my front yard, I have rose bushes, and so in the springs, I like to kind of pull our rocks back and amend the soil again, and so I'll put like some worm castings and some more rose food. And then I also love to use azomite. This is like a trace mineral, and if you've been planting in the same places a lot, or you know, your garden boxes are constantly have stuff growing in them, the soil can start to get kind of depleted. And this is so good. I swear, my plants are always so healthy when I put this in there. And like this last growing season, I didn't put it in there, and I feel like my vegetables definitely didn't do as good this year. So I'm gonna put this back in the soil. And so if you can get a box of this stuff, it's really good. Just a nice natural additive that you can put in your garden. So that's why I got this. But I've seen it on Amazon. I think I've seen it like on Walmart.com. This one we got from our local nursery, but this is good to get. And it's good for everything. It's good for your garden. It's good for flowers. It's good for like trees. This is just a really nice, safe amendment that you can add, and your plants are gonna do so much better if you can add a little bit of this in there. So as you can see, these are the purple ones, and they weren't doing very well. They were still alive, but they weren't doing very well. And actually what I noticed is that the purple ones aren't as disease resistant as the pink ones, because I have a planter right in front of my house, and the pink and the purple are in there, and the pink ones look great, and the purple have a little bit of that disease look to them. So they're not as disease resistant as the pink ones. So, and then I'm putting some flower food, and I also put some iron tone in there. I like to put that in with my petunias because they can tend to get like yellowing leaves, and that iron tone really helps keep the leaves nice and vibrant. But if you get yellowing leaves, try some iron tone. It works really well.
Think we lost all, but who will take the fall? Who will win it all? You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you.
So before I got started planting in the garden, I wanted to come in here and kind of clean it up. I wanted to cut down this jalapeno plant and then kind of just clean up in here. I do put straw at the bottom of the plants here, and it helps keep them a lot cooler in the summertime. But I did try to go in there and take most of that out, and then I'll put some new stuff when it starts heating up. And then I went ahead and amended the soil with the azomite. I'm gonna put some worm castings in here. I also had some organic fertilizer that I put in here. And then I'm gonna get my tomatoes in here and get my basil in here, and we're gonna get this planter all ready for spring.
Bending all the rules, bending all the rules. It gets colder, but I hate being cruel. I can't be cruel to you. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. Bad. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, I got no excuses. I got nothing left to say. Didn't wanna stand up useless, but in the aftermath of us, I'm so sorry about the bitter
snapdragons are about to bloom. And then I forgot this was planted in here. It was basically dead. But look, there's rosemary. So that's doing really good. It looks really nice. Awesome. What a wonderful find. So then these are all my carrots. I don't think they're quite ready yet. I don't see them coming out of the ground just yet. But see it in there? I might harvest them this week or so. I'll take one out and check. You know what? Let's take one out and see. Let's see what it looks like. Looks good. Kind of small. I don't know how much bigger these are going to get. See for reference. It's not very big. Yes. Yay, go ahead. Woo! And then this is my thyme. It's pretty big here. The thyme's doing really well. Here's another snapdragon. I tried to transplant it over here, so hopefully I dug deep enough and didn't ruin the roots. And then this is a serrano chili plant. It's always been really leggy. I don't think it was getting enough sun last summer, but I don't know. We'll see if it'll do any better. But it looks healthy right now, so I was like, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to pick it out. So we'll leave it, see how it does this year. So when I plant my tomatoes, if you garden, you probably know, but when I plant my tomatoes, I try to get ones that are tall, and then I take off the lower branches and plant it nice and deep, and that way you can get a really nice deep root system. And so they'll do a little better here in Arizona, anywhere really, but I have found that since I started doing that, my tomatoes definitely do way better. And then this is my jalapeno plant. This is going to be year 3, I think, if not year 4. So I've had this plant for a long time, and it looks like this pretty much every winter. We still get jalapenos even in like November, December. I had some recently, but they were really small. So, but it's going to warm up again here, and hopefully this plant will keep growing strong. So we'll see. It doesn't look great right now, but this thing seriously produces some jalapenos. So, and then after I harvest the carrots, then I'll figure out if there's anything else I want to plant over here. So do you guys have this problem too? I cannot find good potting soil. I've tried so many different brands, and I swear I open all the bags and they're just a bunch of sticks. It's like there's no dirt really, it's just sticks. But I find that my flowers do so bad in dirt like that. Over this past year or two, I started adding just plain dirt from the ground in with it, and my plants do so much better now. But until I can find a good potting soil, this is just something I have to do. I really notice that my plants do so bad in regular store-bought potting soil. I just can't seem to find a good one. Now I'm moving on to my front porch. I wanted to put my planter out here, but before I did that, I wanted to go ahead and clean off the patio a little bit and just freshen it up out here. But once I'm done with this, I'm going to move to the backyard and I'm going to clean up my gardening mess and get that back to square one.
Rocking her to sleep. and time could make it right. She is waiting. Dawn is bringing morning light. She's waiting.
So we're all done outside. It is just after 6 o'clock now. It's time to finish dinner. Nico barbecued the chicken, but luckily, because I got everything ready, I don't have to think about dinner. Got our salad and our dressing. And then I'll just add a little cheese and we're ready to eat. So that's really nice. Takes a while to get it prepped, you know, when you're doing it, and I just wanted to hurry up and get outside, but I knew that if I did this, I would thank myself later. So we're just gonna eat really quick. There's not many dishes because Nico barbecued the chicken, and then so just wash a few dishes. I even have some paper plates, so I won't have to do a bunch of plates. A quick cleanup in the kitchen, and then we'll go take showers and we'll be done and just ready to like hang out for the night. So I hope you had fun today. I had fun today. Gardening is something that I really enjoy doing. Hopefully someday I can have a big, beautiful garden. And you know, while we live here in this house, we just make do with what we have. Nico actually built me that planter box out there. Actually, both my planter boxes Nico built me, but I'm happy that I have those because it's definitely nice to have a good sized planter to get some stuff planted. It's not a lot, but it's enough to have fun. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys back here next time.
And I don't give a hoot unless it's shoe stepping. Then these boots were made for dancing, baby, take my hand. I'll take yours. Drinks get low, then we'll get some more. Going up north with a rosé wine. Stars ain't hard to find. Bottle of the best and you by my side. That's my peace of mind.